Hello and welcome to another episode of Erongo Talk. I'm your host, Iréne-Mari van der Walt, and I'm joining you from the Giardino Boutique Hotel in Swakopmund today. In today's interview section, we are going to let you in on the fun that Otis Daniels had with South African comedian Mel Jones when they caught up at the Namibia Tourism Expo last week. So stay with us, we'll be right back after this. And now for your news. Namibia has earmarked around 193 million Namibian dollars for the COVAX facility, which it has joined to acquire the COVID-19 vaccine. Government envisages vaccinating 20% of the population, prioritizing healthcare workers and vulnerable populations. This was confirmed by Petronella Masabane, the Deputy Executive Director in the Ministry of Health and Social Services, who added that the vaccines are paid in US dollars and may change because of exchange rate fluctuations. According to a World Health Organization news release in August, 172 economies were in discussions to participate in COVAX, a global initiative working with vaccine manufacturers to provide countries equitable access to safe and effective vaccines once they are licensed and approved. COVAX currently has the world's largest and most diverse COVID-19 vaccine portfolio, including 9 candidate vaccines and a further 9 under evaluations and conversations underway with other producers. Masabane explained that Namibia is working closely with the World Health Organization to finalize its target population. The vulnerable population for the COVID-19 vaccine are those aged 50 and above and people with comorbidities. In addition, the vaccine will target health workers, port of entry staff, and other people at increased risk of getting infected with COVID-19, she said. Since its first COVID-19 case reported in March this year, Namibia has recorded 13,211 confirmed COVID-19 cases and has reported 134 related deaths. The Vaccine Alliance is coordinating the design and implementation of the COVAX facility, which seeks to procure, equitably allocate and deliver 2 billion doses of safe and effective COVID-19 vaccines by the end of 2021. And now, since it is Friday, we are going to move on to some entertainment news. The annual Mr. and Miss Face of Namibia pageant was recently hosted in the capital city, and amongst the participants was a local beauty. Ashika Mamdin, who is a 26-year-old singer and recently graduated as a civil engineer, was crowned as the second runner-up in the competition. She said that she entered the competition because she was looking for a new challenge and to do something outside of her comfort zone. When the entries for Mr. and Miss Face of Namibia opened, I read about it and saw it was a non-profit organization. The brand advocates social issues and raises awareness on important matters. It felt right to become part of something bigger than me. The fact that it does not include a swimsuit section made it all the more captivating, she said. Imamdin said that being crowned as a second runner-up means that she will also be involved in charity work. I will also host workshops for entrepreneurial skills and promote Mr. and Miss Face of Namibia in order for us to continue reaching new heights. Angela Haingula, who is 24 years old, and 21-year-old Philip Mumbala, both law students at the University of Namibia, were crowned as Mr. and Miss Face of Namibia, respectively. The pageant was founded by Marshall Kutsia, who is also the main pageant director. Imamdin said that she plans to get more involved in issues concerning the people of our hometown, Walvis Bay. God already has set out our plans in life. I left Walvis Bay in 2008 and moved to Tsumeb to start high school, then moved to Windhoek to further my tertiary education. I never thought I would move back to Walvis Bay, yet here I am and I feel at home and I am blessed to be back, she said. She's looking forward to hosting school talks and sharing advice on entrepreneurial skills and life skills. I would also love to start an outreach program for the youth that encourages them to chase their dreams and to give back to the community and those who are less fortunate. Then, in a third story for today, celebrating the 75th anniversary of the United Nations, UN Namibia launched a video called A Day in the Life of a Namibian Child, starring 3 school-aged children from diverse cultural and linguistic backgrounds that briefly crosses into their daily lives. The video takes viewers into their world of hope, dreams, enthusiasm, and motivation to learn and improve themselves. It portrays the rights of the child to imagine their future and the support available to help them reach their full potential and achieve their goals. The video provides a glimpse into the inequalities that exist in education, as well as the economic impacts, whether direct or indirect, in supporting children to make important life decisions. It also takes the audience on an extended path to achieve equality, quality education, and better life conditions for all children, which are crucial in achieving these sustainable development goals. The role players in the short video showcase the Namibian child as protagonists in the life story of many children aspiring to achieve their hopes and dreams. The changing world of work and the skills children need to succeed are key areas of concern and calls for international collaboration for development in economic and the social sectors. Being aware of the difficulties and economic social inequalities that came to light even stronger during the COVID-19 pandemic, the United Nations acknowledges that more children are in need to be supported, and the system will continue to work with governments, businesses, and the international community to develop inclusive programs to address the inequalities that still exist. But you can check out the full stories and so much more at our website at www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na.
Well, I'm international now because I'm in Namibia.
Exactly. Yes, I'm with a nearly said delicious, lovely Mel Jones.
Maar jy het nog nie geproe nie.
Yes, but anyway.
Hoop het delicious.
Yeah, but anyway.
More nutritious than delicious.
Yes. I'm with Mel Jones.
And
all the way from?
From Mitchell's Plain in Cape Town, South Africa.
Mitchell's Plain. Do you have aeroplanes flying around there or what?
We're not in Mitchell's Plain because they'll steal it.
Okay.
So we try and keep away from the hood. Mm-hmm. We put the planes where there's security guards. So we don't want to bring it. But you must introduce yourself. Ik kan nie net sit en praat and then I don't know what I'm talking to.
But you are a world-renowned comedian.
Well, I'm international now because I'm in Namibia.
Exactly.
So I was the local South African.
Thank you for putting us on the map.
And now I'm in Namibia.
Yes.
And now I'm talking nonsense here. I'm international nonsense talker. I can put that on my business card.
Cool. So where did it all start for you?
It started rather late in life, actually. I started in my early 30s. I know. You won't say.
Are you conscious about your age?
Never. Okay. I'm 47 now.
Okay.
I know.
I said you look delicious. I said.
So it started rather late for me because I always knew that I wanted to be an entertainer, but I didn't know what I wanted to do per se. And then when comedy found me, I kind of didn't want to let it go. I went to go and do an open mic night once, and then the people were laughing. I thought, oh good, they're laughing. Let's see how long we can keep this up with. Wow. And almost 20 years later, I'm still keeping it up.
Wow. So define comedy for me. What?
Define comedy.
Yeah, what?
Comedy is anything that makes you laugh and makes you feel good. Comedy is a way to elevate yourself away from the stress. Laughter gives you the ability to stop thinking about problems or stress or bills or anything that is sort of from a negative plane. Comedy is a great uplifter. Comedy is anything that can make you laugh to a point where it feels like exercise, but where you don't actually have to exercise, because I don't like exercise.
I'm gonna throw you a little bit of. Tell me about your family.
My family. I am a single mother. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm a single mother. I have a 23-year-old son. What? 23 already? Yes, I know. I look like his sister.
Okay.
Most people, no, people don't say that. I say that. So, lekker das 'n nommer. So if it's okay, we can just have a little bit of a
shake the things, ne?
What thing?
Skirt los.
That's los. Slanka los.
Okay. So maak het vast.
Ons maak het maar vast. We were talking about me being a single mother. So I'm a single mother, and we live in a household where we have 3 generations. So my mother lives with me, and then there's me, and then there's my son. My sister also lives with me because my sister's last. There must be that one person in the. I love you, Liesel, but it's last man. So she lives in the house with us. And we one big happy family until we fight, because you have to. We can't get along
Yes.
all the time. You have
Yes.
to fight sometimes.
Yes.
And then we kind of fight, and then we're like, okay, now fine. Everybody buys each other presents, or we make each other dinner, and then we're happy again, because eating also brings, like laughter brings people together. Eating also brings people together. So you can eat and you can laugh, but you can't do it at the same time. Want jy
Yes.
gaan verstik.
Exactly.
So I don't
Exactly.
recommend it. I don't
Yeah.
recommend it.
Jy praat van die Kaap. Nou dink ek sommer gangs. Hoe impact het julle lewe daar so?
I think that everything negative impacts your life the way you allow it to impact your life. And yes, it's very prominent, and yes, it's a natural way of life, and there are people who have to deal with it more than
Yes,
other people. But
yes.
I think that if you generally have a positive mindset, and I think that if people focus on the negative, then they sort of attract more negative. If people focus on the positive, they attract more positive. And where I'm coming from, yes, there's a lot of gang violence. Yes, there's a lot of drug situation, but there's also a lot of talent. There's also a lot of people who are really kind and really generous. There's also a lot of people who, if you have nothing, they will give of their last to help sustain you.
Yes.
So if we can focus on some of the good things that people are sharing instead of just focusing on the negative and the gang violence, because that's not all we have as a community. We have so many positive things that we're not talking about.
Yes.
Example, the Titi that makes kusistas, and she makes kusistas for everybody. Not cook sisters,
Cape
no?
Malay.
Not cook
We
sisters.
call it here. We call it
Kusistas.
Cape Malay.
Those with the clapper
clapper,
key, yes,
yeah.
that.
Oh.
And then sometimes, then she says, "No, it's fine, man. You haven't got money this week. I'm not just going to give you 5." And you know what? There's little bits of generosity and kindness. Or there's some uncle that will give you a lift and not ask you for any money because he knows, okay, fine, let's And then there's another auntie down the road who will buy extra groceries and give it to the neighbors because she knows the lady's just got a new baby and
Yes,
say, "Sukkel op my
yes.
bikkie with the pampers," because
Yes.
that, nappies
Yes.
are expensive. So there's a lot of upliftment in the community, and there's also a lot of charity organizations that start from scratch. People who have nothing who still want to give. So then they do fundraisers because they know that they can't give out of their own pocket because they don't have it. Yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of goodness going on that we're not talking about.
Yeah.
So.
What does Mel bring to Namibia?
Me? Do you need more than this? Are you mad? Yes. I bring my special brand of laughter. I love connecting with people. As much as I love for people to enjoy themselves and have a good time,
Yes.
I also like enjoying it with them. It's a mutual enjoyment.
Okay.
I can't be the only one enjoying myself on stage, and then I look like the ape that's laughing all by myself. Like, people will put a straitjacket on me and then take me away.
Yes.
So we have to all enjoy it together. It has to be a fun experience for everybody.
Engagement.
Love connecting with people, love connecting with energies, and so yes, I'm really looking forward to chatting to Namibian people, because I'm sure that people, no matter where you are in the world, they like to enjoy themselves. So
If you could tell the Guptas one thing, what would that be?
no, I don't want to talk to them.
Is it?
Yeah, just now become friends with them, and then what happens? Nee, I'm also in trouble. No,
If
I
you
don't want to
could
be
tell-
guilty by
okay,
association.
If you could tell President
Oh.
Zuma one thing, what would it be? The
Where
spear-
are you
the
now?
spear of
I
your
don't
nation.
know, but-
Ex-president.
Although, to be honest, Jacob Zuma next to Donald Trump looks like a bit of an angel at the moment. Guys, what is Donald Trump doing? And if he wins again, I
He's
don't
on
even
his way,
wanna-
ne? He's on his way.
He's on his way to the. He's on
Mental
his way
house.
somewhere.
Yeah.
And poor Melania says, "Man,
Ja.
when oh shame."
Hy het 'n vrou soos jy nodig.
No.
Donald needs someone
Yeah,
like
but I
you.
don't need a man like him.
Okay.
So it has to be mutual.
Okay.
See, net nou sê vir my, "Come," and I say, "No, go."
Finally, your message to young girls, women out there,
Yes.
growing up, what would you tell them?
There's no such thing as it's a woman's job. There's no such thing as it's a man's job. There's no such thing as women do this and men do that. If you are passionate about something, go for it. Work hard, put in the effort, put in the energy, and do what you want to do. Because if you love something, if you really, really love something, there's very little that is going to feel like hard work. It's going to feel like such a joy, because if you're passionate about something, it gives back more than you give to it.
Yes. Now that's the lovely Mel Jones, all the way from South Africa.
And now it's time for your upcoming events. Len and Yoreta now will be performing tomorrow at Dune 7 Adventures from 12 o'clock. While Mom and Dad enjoy the smooth sounds of the couple, the children can enjoy themselves on the various slippy slides. In a second event, the Walvis Bay Private High School and Old Scholars Association will be having a get-together on Monday from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the school. This is in relation to the 60 years reunion slated for next year. Colours in Cork event will also be hosted in Swakopmund at the Aviary Coffee Shop from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Entrance is $330 per person and includes all materials like the wine and painting materials. And then lastly, the Miss Supranational Namibia Crowning event will take place at Roombos Windhoek tomorrow from 5 p.m. Two local ladies, Andeline Wieland and Monique Smith, are among the finalists. Follow the social media pages of the event to see who walks away with that spectacular crown. And that concludes your upcoming events for this weekend. At the foot of the Kaiserlich Bezirksgericht in Swakopmund, that serves as the official summer home of the Namibian president, lies a war memorial commemorating all the lives lost by soldiers in the battles of the First and Second World Wars. In the First World War, an estimated 20 million soldiers lost their lives, and in the Second World War, more than 4 times that, at 85 million lives lost. And now it's time for your weather and tides. The coastal town saw low tide at about 20 minutes to 8 this morning and expect high tide at about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Low tide expected again at about 10 minutes past 8 tonight, and the last high tide expected at about 2 o'clock tomorrow morning. Your best fishing time is from about 5 minutes past 7 to about 10 minutes past 8 this morning, so it's already past, unfortunately. Walvis Bay saw sunrise at 11 minutes past 6 and expect sunset at 22 minutes past 7 tonight. A maximum of 20 degrees Celsius with a west-northwesterly wind prevailing at 11 kilometers per hour today. And for tomorrow, a minimum of 13 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius. On Sunday, Walvis Bay expects a minimum of 12 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius. Swakopmund saw sunrise at about 11 minutes past 6 this morning and expects sunset at 22 minutes past 7 tonight. A maximum of 19 degrees Celsius with a west-northwesterly wind expected at about 9 kilometers per hour. For tomorrow, a minimum of 13 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 18 degrees Celsius. And then on Sunday, a minimum of 13 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 18 degrees Celsius. Henty's Bay saw sunrise at 13 minutes past 6 this morning and expects sunset at 22 minutes past 7 tonight. A maximum of 20 degrees Celsius with a westerly wind prevailing at about 9 kilometers per hour. For tomorrow and for Sunday, a minimum of 14 degrees Celsius, and for tomorrow a maximum of 19 degrees Celsius and a maximum for Sunday a maximum of 18 degrees Celsius. Aranda saw sunrise at about 10 minutes past 6 and expects sunset at 20 minutes past 7 tonight. A maximum of 28 degrees Celsius with a westerly wind prevailing at about 13 kilometers per hour. For tomorrow, a minimum of 11 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 26 degrees Celsius. On Sunday, a minimum of 10 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 26 degrees Celsius. Osaka saw sunrise about 8 minutes past 6 this morning and expects sunset at 17 minutes past 7 tonight. A maximum of 38 degrees Celsius with a northwesterly wind prevailing at 13 kilometers per hour. For tomorrow, a minimum of 14 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 35 degrees Celsius. And for Sunday, a minimum of 10 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 35 degrees Celsius. Karibib saw sunrise at about 7 minutes past 6 this morning and expects sunset at 15 minutes past 7 tonight. A maximum of 35 degrees Celsius with a northwesterly wind prevailing at about 13 kilometers per hour. For tomorrow, a minimum of 15 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 33 degrees Celsius. And on Sunday, a minimum of 15 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 34 degrees Celsius. Omaruru saw sunrise at about 7 minutes past 6 this morning and expects sunset at about 14 minutes past 7 tonight. A maximum of 34 degrees Celsius with a north-northwesterly wind prevailing at 11 kilometers per hour. For tomorrow, a minimum of 14 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 34 degrees Celsius. And on Sunday, again a minimum of 14 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 34 degrees Celsius. And that concludes your weather and tides for today and this weekend. And that unfortunately brings us to the end of another episode of Erongo Talk, but you can be sure to check out our website at www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na for all the latest Erongo news. And if you want to let us know what's happening in your community, you can get in touch at 0811 7040. That's 0811 7040. This will also be the number to call if you want to get in touch with us for advertisement opportunities. So, over the weekend, please take care of yourselves, please take care of each other, maintain your social distancing, sanitize your hands, wear your masks, wear your gloves, take care of each other. We are so close to beating COVID-19, but we can only do it together. So, until we see you again next week, I'm going to be lounging here at the Giardino Boutique Hotel in Swakopmund. We'll see you again next week.
Valfes Bay, Low Dogg, FB, Cadeau, Autry, commence la danse du médecin. Waja Peniano, Waja Kunyagunga de Wacheweda, 064 winner, 064 winner, Wapana for Montuta, most of the fun in houses feet up, 064 winner, 064 winner. Sita ke komentan sa khurati, abda ko bahu. Sita ke komentan sa khurati, uri amahu. Dasite fechene happy, umachona vopei fotava fonera vatka fefata. Selo WDO chief from the sequence side kego Efenganya hatu ninge shitwa hala Exema iputa Unse siso enga tuwa shiweta Sipwen Exeman No stop same, no stop same, no stop same No smart brothers well Me iputa Inatutila me iputa Ons aitel Enos hanan so sipwen airas Me iputa me chita Brainar Sipwen Esvarek fanafkom Sipwen Me iputa me chita Waja Peniano, Waja Kunyagunga de Wacheweda, 064 winner, 064 winner, Wapana for Montuta, most of the fun in houses feet up, 064 winner, 064 winner. Sita ke komentan sa khurati, abda ko bahu. Sita ke komentan sa khurati, uri amahu. Sita ke nepake mae, sita ke nepake ki. Oparamatuse, satuka lahata. Noba sinqoga bebhayisi ninqoe wakwen kenting amon khakane Low Dogg OD kada FB I am say steady bias ke khugatu sitaka chai free sitaka no me tatu ke bas kanin guru go except for you